Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Big Play Small Talk. It's your boy, Jesse.
And it's Billy.
Last week, we covered the NBA blockbuster trade, which was Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers and Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks. If you haven't checked out that episode, give it a watch or give it a listen on Spotify. It's a great episode. We broke down the trade, who we think is going to be a better team. But you know what? The NBA trade deadline went crazy.
For you, I felt like it was just like...
Listen, man, a lot of teams changed. A lot of the faces of teams changed. A lot of key marquee players got moved.
For the futures of teams, not for...
I mean, for the time being, look at the Hawks. The Hawks are a completely different team than they were yesterday.
Yeah. Thursday at noon.
Thursday at
5, yeah.
At that, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to break down the trades that we think are worth speaking of. Who do we think won that trade? We're going to give it a little grade, A through F, normal shit. Then we're going to break down the Super Bowl, our predictions, odds, our favorite prop bets. Because, that's the day where you gamble everything. Shoelace color. You know what I'm saying? Basically everything. So we're going to start with the NBA. We're going to start with the trade deadline. We're going to go through the trades that we think are worth talking about. And the first trade I want to talk about is De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs. It was a crazy trade. You had De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs. You had Zach LaVine from the Bulls to the Kings, which Zach LaVine been trying to get out of Chicago for such a long time.
I think everybody is.
Yo, seriously, sinking ship, which is crazy. Compared to like the Bulls dynasty, you had Jordan, you had Pippen. You would think, I think after like Derrick Rose, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
It was a wrap after that. And they lost all confidence. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know anything about that. Like, who's their coach? I don't even know.
You could fucking say any name and I would have been like, yeah. You know what I mean?
I know my boy Bucket's a big fucking fan of the Bulls, and he's just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Every
superstar we keep, we get rid of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you signed DeRozan gone, Zach LaVine gone, Kobe White, and not only that, you got rid of what's his name? Well, not you, but regardless of the fact, right? So Zach Collins too goes to Chicago with Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter's a great 3-ball shooter. He was on the Hawks and killed us. So I watched the game. I think it might have been yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It was Spurs Hawks. The Spurs look like a crazy different team now. De'Aaron Fox with that pick and roll to Wembley to Wemby.
Tennis stadium?
Fucking Wembley. That's where I'm gonna be in fucking July watching Oasis.
Oh shit.
I got tickets to Oasis. Catch me in London town, getting down. Nah, fucking.
I didn't sign up for this. Nah, I was fucking with you.
But fucking, that pick and roll to Wemby, man, is something special, bro. The kid, Wemby himself, is special. But De'Aaron Fox, literally, he draws the defense to him. A short pick, and who's going to stop that? You know what I mean? So it really changes the dynamics of the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still... they 9 right now in the playoffs? Yeah,
I don't see them making a good run, but to change the dynamics and to have them working with Wemby, you know what I'm saying? Have another play, because Chris Paul was trying his best, but Chris Paul's fucking 40 years old, my bro. You know what I mean? To bring somebody else in to help develop Wemby, and if they're gonna make a push, a great start is signing De'Aaron Fox, who I wanted on the Knicks at one point. Kick a ball. The kid is really fucking good.
He's super fast.
Super fucking fast.
He's a Kentucky kid, you know what I mean? I always watch it, you know what I mean? He was always like, whoa.
The only thing that kills me about it is like some days he just won't show up. Some days he'll drop 40 and some days he'll just give you 12 points.
Isn't that just the NBA now? Like some days you just might take a day. You might not take a day off.
Fuck that. Like,
That's
man.
What it
You're
is.
getting paid millions of fucking dollars to play basketball. You should not be taking a day off. You should be giving 150% every fucking day just to be blessed that you're making the money that you're making to play fucking basketball, That shit pisses
He said
me the
150%. I'm thinking about was that Chris Frazier and Bedazzled?
But that now you're gonna have to explain that one to me.
No, it was just when he became like he wanted to become like some famous athlete, and then he was just like, every single time I give 150%, he's sweating balls and shit like that.
I missed that one.
You never seen that?
I never seen
with Elizabeth Hurley.
Nah, bro.
Pretty good movie.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good movie.
But it's not just about basketball. He just has other wishes, and then he tries to become. But then he also gets small with a small spleen.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't sign up for this. To be explained the fucking plot of Bedazzled.
Every time I hear 150%,
you think of Bedazzled?
Yeah.
Son of.
No, who says 150%? You say 100%.
Listen,
no?
man.
All right.
I'm gonna watch this Elizabeth Hurley flick, and
She's hot in it too.
Fucking ready? We're gonna move on. Next trade.
Hold on. Great to trade.
Oh, great to trade. Right. Shit. Maybe B+.
That trade, I'll give it an NBA an A.
In the NBA an A?
No, hear me out. I'm saying is I think the trade is better for the NBA since the viewership is down. Like, hey, let's start getting superstars together.
Gotcha.
And just bring it up above 50% for a bit. You know,
especially
what I'm saying?
nobody after you watch the first season of Wemby, you're like, all right, I got the gist of how he plays. It's not exciting anymore. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna pull up from 3 for a couple shots. He's gonna block something. You're gonna
block something crazy. Oh shit! Yeah,
and then that's it, right? But I like what you're saying that you're bringing more excitement around the face of the league. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. I'm gonna give it a B+ basketball because the team doesn't trade for the future. Maybe second round exit in fucking 4 or 5 years, unless they really rebuild. You know what I mean? But I don't see De'Aaron Fox fucking signing an extension unless they really make a push and trade players in order to put themselves in a condition.
I feel like, he wants to be somewhere.
He wants to win. All these players want to win. You know what I'm saying?
You would hope so.
I would hope so. I mean, fucking, now you don't know if it's about money, if it's about clout, it's about status, if it's about balling. You don't know what it is anymore.
Well, we don't know. All right, we'll talk about it when it comes up.
Fair enough. So the next trade, all right, as we go down the list, I just want to say Quentin Grimes, once a Knick, always a Knick. He got traded for Caleb Martin, Dallas to Philly. Good luck in Philadelphia. I know you probably hate it there. Fucking being a Sixers probably just making your stomach hurt, but you know what? You're a fucking professional, so you'll be all right. Next trade, which to me, I was fucking shocked. Kyle Kuzma traded from the Washington Wizards to the Milwaukee Bucks for Chris Middleton, a 2028 pick swap, and $1 million. So they were dying to get rid of Chris Middleton, bro.
Yeah, you had some. Before we were going on, you were talking about this. So
I just feel like it's kind of like a slap in the face to him. Like he was such a major part to their championship run, and injuries kind of like fucked him. You know what I mean? He got injured. He didn't play. He got injured. He didn't play a lot this season. He didn't play a lot last season, and I get it. But Kyle Kuzma, the fuck? Where the fuck's the upgrade? And Jericho Sims. Believe me, as a Knicks fan, he's just cosmetically a big dude on the bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when he came in the games, I was like, oof.
You already know he's going to turn the ball over 3 times, and he's going to have 3 fouls in 3 minutes.
He's like 7 foot, and he jumps wrong. He jumps out the wrong time. He mistimes his jumps, and he gets rebounded by the smaller
just everything.
Dude.
He's off.
All right, that's not talking. Yeah.
Yeah, he's completely
We saved that
off.
money for some buyouts.
He's not our problem anymore. Let's leave it at that, right?
And his hair.
The Knicks got draft rights to Hugo Besson. I can't wait to see who this kid is. If we fucking picked up the draft rights to him, he must mean something somewhere down the line, right? But to just get rid of Chris Middleton like that is fucking brutal, bro.
The GM on the Milwaukee, what's his name? John Horst, whatever. He done a lot of, in the last 20 months, he done some shit.
Yeah,
Drew Holiday, right? Fucking firing.
Right.
Kornheiser, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, yeah, you ain't lying. I didn't think about Drew Holiday, right? Yeah. But where did Drew Holiday go? He went to Boston. You sent this nigga to the Wizards, bro. The fucking Wizards, bro. That is the worst team in the NBA. You didn't even try to look out for him. You didn't even be like, yo, where you want to go? You want to be on a contender? I'll look out for you. I'll try to make something work. They were like, Kyle Kuzma? I'll take him. What? I just watched Kyle Kuzma 2 weeks ago put up 7 points. You want to know how I know? I bet his over in points. Your man had 7 points going into the fourth quarter. You know what's my favorite thing to do? When I bet a player and he's playing like shit, I go on Twitter and I search his name and I see everybody else
who bet him
talking shit about him. This motherfucker, yo, that's my favorite shit to do because then it makes me feel like I'm not alone. You know, in my shitty choice. I'm like, all right, I chose this shitty motherfucker. So did 80 other people that are complaining on Twitter. You know what I mean? I just thought it was completely foul that they gave up fucking Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma, sent him to Milwaukee, put him in a better winning position than Chris Middleton. Hopefully they buy Chris Middleton out and he lands on a contender. He does not deserve to play for Washington.
You know, the Knicks are looking for a buyout.
You ain't lying. Even though Washington might be looking to change their culture because they also traded for Reggie Jackson, right? Who's not really a scrub, good role player, and they traded for Marcus Smart, which is crazy. Yeah. You know, I don't understand what they're trying to do there because they went from being in a rebuilding stage to trading for all these players that are, you know, role players, like win now players, you know? Marcus Smart is a win now player.
Well, it's after the first year after Jordan sold his share of the team, right?
Right.
So maybe they're just trying to change the culture slowly. You know what I mean? Get those guys with the early, if the lottery bowl falls, you know what I mean? Start the culture from there. Get a Cooper flag, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something
I mean,
that.
They're going to be up there. They are playing fucking horrible.
They're going to have a lot of lottery bowls, right?
Yeah. Watch them acquire these 3 fucking dudes and start balling out. Win their way out of the lottery.
Nah, they won't. They, you know what I mean? The team won't let them. You know what I'm saying? Like upstairs, it was like
they're like, bro, you will be benched.
Yo, your knee's a little sore today.
Yeah, right. How's that ankle feeling?
You're gonna get Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah, they're like, no, that ankle hurts. That ankle hurts. You know, but I'm surprised that Washington making these moves, man. They actually it looks like they want to put some effort into their team, which is good for the fan base, bro. Being a Washington Wizards fan must be horrible.
You know, they probably watched what the Washington Redskins did this year and probably be like, you know what? Let's follow suit.
Yeah, you could actually. The Nationals weren't half bad. This season they were probably. Last season they weren't that good. But the season before that, they just they won the World Series not too long ago. So the whole area, the fucking Capitals,
the culture,
Capitals won the cup not too long ago, a couple years ago.
Ovechkin's about to freaking break Gretzky's record.
17. Last time I checked, he was 17 away. But regardless, man, it kind of makes me happy for Washington Wizards fans. I mean, fuck it, man. If you're gonna fucking pay to watch your team play basketball, at least put a team that is competitive. You don't want to see
at least fun. You know what I mean? Like, give you some razzle dazzle.
So now let's look at the Washington's lineup now. Reggie Jackson, Jordan Poole, Marcus Smart, right? Who else there? Chris Middleton. It's not looking like a little bad team that they got there. If you look at a team like the Rockets that are young, well, they're not. This team's not a young team. Okay. This team's not a young team. I take that back. The Rockets are a fucking young team.
That's like a B-list movie star movie. It's like getting Sarah Marshall or something.
Like the Expendables?
No, those are all A++.
Yeah, but they're all old action stars.
Yeah, but I feel like it's all B role players. They're all role players in the movie.
Gotcha. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So maybe Cooper Flag will change the culture.
If they land Cooper Flag, if they, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That was a good trade. That's a good trade. I would give that, honestly, that is not a good trade. I take that back. I'm going to give that whole trade a fucking F, bro. A F for fucking whack. Kyle Kuzma for Chris Middleton. I don't see no upgrade there. I don't see nothing on this trade that makes either team better.
Yeah.
The only thing you're getting is youth in Kyle Kuzma.
And maybe like the shit we don't know, like the money wise and all that.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, you might be shedding a couple.
But if you know that stuff, man, like I don't know.
But you're getting the Washington's getting $1 million from the Bucks. Like it's not even like Chris Middleton. They're shredding his contract. They're giving them an extra $1 million. Maybe they just know that his knees are beat up and he's just not going to be the Chris Middleton. I hope he balls out.
At the same time, he still got to take a physical every time we get traded, so it's got to be
true.
Withstanding.
I hope he balls out. I hope he has an amazing fucking season and pisses all over Milwaukee. Fuck that. Underdog story. Love it. I love it.
Yeah, like, what are you protecting? Like, fucking Giannis's fucking legacy?
Yeah, Giannis is out in 2 years. He's gone. Nobody wants to stay in Milwaukee their whole career, bro. Giannis just want to be in LA somewhere, New York somewhere, Miami somewhere. He's a young dude still, 28? Who the fuck wants to retire in Milwaukee?
I don't know if he wants to. You know what I mean? Like, he brings his PlayStation on the road and he stays in with his brothers.
Nah, he wants
I don't
fucking
know,
out, bro.
man.
It comes to repetitive sceneries and all this other shit, bro. Like, come on, man. He's fucking one of the. You don't want to go to a big name market and fucking really flourish, like really
the whole
be
culture
that guy.
the culture of the Bucks is, what is it? I don't know. You keep trading away everybody away from him.
The culture of the Bucks to me is they won that one chip and that's it. They don't know what to do now. They're like, oh, we got it, so that's it. They made that trade for Damian Lillard. And
they cashed. They did the Miami Marlins. Like, you win, and you're like, all right, that's it. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm trying to rebuild a little. Maybe we'll get lucky again with our draft picks.
There we
and
go.
Then,
The fans got restless. They traded for D. Lil, and guess what? Nothing else came after that.
It's just sad. Like, I forget to hearing his name. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man.
I don't hear it.
He wanted to go to Miami so bad, but they paired him up in Milwaukee. He wasn't happy to go to Milwaukee. He might be happy to play with Giannis. But he wanted to leave. He went from Portland to Milwaukee. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sounds like a bad Wayne's World.
Come on, son. Come on, dude. But yeah, I give it a all around F because I don't see any team getting better. I don't see Milwaukee getting better with Kyle Kuzma. I know he's not. If you start him, I listen, man. I don't even know what either team's gonna get. I know Washington obviously got better. So I'm going to give Milwaukee a fucking D, and I'm going to give Washington a C.
Hey, giving them the D. Hey.
All of Milwaukee. They're giving themselves the D right now, trading Chris Middleton away for Kyle Kuzma. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to give them the D, and I'm going to give Washington a C.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Same grade, right?
Yeah.
You don't really see any of these motherfuckers getting better, to be honest. Next trade we're going to talk about, as I scroll through this, you have Valanciunas going to Sacramento. Sacramento is stacking up, man. They're going to be a good team. Sabonis, Valanciunas, Zach LaVine, fucking DeMar DeRozan. They might be a sleeper for the second half, man. Telling you. That's what I'm saying.
Got to start fast, though. You know what I'm saying?
They have to.
It's you know what I mean? Like, it has to gel faster. Like, the way the Knicks are gelling more now.
Yeah.
Like, it has to connect, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Before the playoffs start.
You have to see it, yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd rather these 2 months, if I was a Sacramento King fan, I'd rather these 2 months be a little rocky, let them, you know what I'm saying, figure out the kinks, and then when April and May come and they start gelling, they work their way into a playoff spot, and then that's when they start, you know what I'm saying, acquiring that chemistry. So real quick, so now boom, here we are, right? So before we get to the biggest trade of the trade deadline, other than Luka Doncic, there's 3 other trades that I want to mention. One is Brandon Ingram going to the Toronto Raptors for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk in the first and second round draft pick. This is an interesting trade for me. I think Brandon Ingram is a baller. I would have loved to see him on the Knicks. Like, I kind of wanted to see him, if we didn't get Mikal Bridges, get Brandon Ingram, kind of the same style of player. But for him to be on Toronto kind of makes Toronto an interesting team, to see him work with R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, that ball movement, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a stagnant ISO situation like it was. Bruce Brown's kind of like a 3-and-D kind of player, whereas Brandon Ingram creates offense. So it kind of makes Toronto an interesting team. New Orleans has been getting rid of fucking players. I guess they're blowing it up. I don't know if they want to build around Zion next season, because I'm surprised his ass didn't get traded.
Well, he actually said that shit the other day. He was like, I want to play. I'm healthy to play.
Yeah.
But I'm not the Pelicans, and they said I can't play. So,
He's like, I work for the Pelicans.
That's kind of saying, hey, that's my cue that I want out. Like, not because of me, because of you.
Right.
So let me out.
Let me out of my... Yeah, but and then they're like, no. We'll get rid of everybody else except you.
I seen him too in an interview. I'm like, yo, he looks fitter. I'm like, okay,
yeah. He looks thin.
And
he
he's
looks like
wasting his young years too.
Sucks. Too many fucking injuries that just fall. Like for a young dude like that, which I, as a Knicks fan, when we drafted RJ, I really wanted Zion, but then all those injuries started coming up. I'm like, we fucking dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet on that one. It's not saying that if he was playing in New York, his conditioning would have been different. You know what I'm saying?
Tibbs would have
ran his ass into the ground.
He didn't have a chance.
He would have had he would have had double hammies, double knees. He would have been fucked up in the game. But I just think this is an interesting trade. To be honest, I'm going to give them both an A. Because I think it actually, the players that New Orleans got rid of, they bring back role-playing players that don't really make their team worse. Bruce Brown is a hell of a player. Kelly Olynyk is a good three-shooter. You know what I mean? And they get back draft capital. And Brandon Ingram's going to a Toronto team. I don't know how many years he has left on his contract, but I don't see him staying in Toronto.
Don't want the taxes and everything. You don't want to stay there.
Yeah, once his contract's over, he's gone. So I'm gonna give them both. I don't know what I just said.
Hang out with Drake a little bit, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Play that virtual roulette, whatever that shit they do, the blackjack, whatever the fuck they do.
Fucking dudes, man. He has the worst fucking luck. That dude has been talking about a bad 2024. He's had a worse 2024 than the Yankees, bro.
Drake?
Yeah, son.
But he brings it upon himself. Like that shit he came out to the show the other day.
With the bullet holes
and the smoke. What do you have props of the smoke coming out your back?
That was
You're a grown-ass man.
That is the corniest shit I ever seen, son. But also, Drake has been on some corny shit ever since he's seen, like, Little Yachty painting his nails. He's like, I'm gonna paint my nails. Little Yachty like doing his hair a certain way. He's like, I'm gonna do my hair a certain way. Now you see Little Yachty, no fucking nail, he was at courtside at the Knicks game. Cut his hair, no nail fucking polish, and here comes Drake. Bullet holes. Now I'm a gangster again. I'm surprised he didn't come out to many men like Donald Trump.
No, he's saying like I'm taking all these shots and I'm still walking. That's what he's saying. Because Sunday's gonna hurt his heart, boy.
Sunday, the Grammys, dude. When he was Kendrick's walking up. Kendrick wearing the Canadian tuxedo, son. I'm like, is there no level to his pettiness?
Yeah,
like he just goes to the extreme.
And it sucks, like, if you don't know what a Canadian, if you know that was a Canadian tuxedo.
To the hat. He had a jean hat on. Nobody in their fucking right mind would wear a jean hat unless you're trying to make a fucking
you're
point.
A girl from the early 2000s when they were wearing
Clueless or
Diesel
shit, right?
and shit like that.
Stacey Dash kind of fucking, you know what I'm saying? But, when the whole Grammy said A minor, if I was Drake, I would have crawled into a hole and just hibernated like a bear, son, for at least 6 months.
And his boy Academics is gone now too, right? He's in hiding.
Yeah, because he's that man is up to...
Whatever.
I never liked his fucking stupid face.
His jib? I don't like his jib.
I don't like the cut of his jib, right? Yeah.
Anyway.
This could be a whole nother podcast. You know what I'm saying? Talk about all this music and cultural shit that we're into. But let's get back to sports, right? So, boom. Brandon Ingram hanging out with Drake. I would stay away from Drake. He's up to no good. So, yeah, both we said what? I said I gave it a B. I think both teams are really good. I think I gave it a B. If I didn't give it a B before, I'm giving it a B now.
A B minor. B minus.
That's fucking good. That's good. So, next trade I wanted to talk about real quick is the Lakers acquiring Mark Williams from Charlotte Hornets. I don't really know much about Mark Williams, but I know he's a young center that could pick and roll.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic had amazing success with Daniel Gafford. Fucking LeBron James had amazing success with Anthony Davis. I think this kid is going to be like, they're going to be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I think surrounding him, around Luka and LeBron James is going to bring out his talent. Because like LeBron's the type of dude that makes everybody better around him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know much about you, Mark Williams, but I wish you the best of fucking luck, man. I'm not even going to grade this trade. I just wish you the best of luck. Because you were on Charlotte, dude.
Yeah.
You were on a fucking sinking ship. And they called your name and they called you to the promised land. I wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage of it.
You gotta take advantage of this opportunity and just ball out. Be humble. Listen to LeBron. Listen to his guidance. Let him make you a better player. And man, hopefully you guys fucking
Was
succeed.
that the one that got rid of the one of the exciting whites?
Yeah. Fucking Dalton Connect. Oh, Connect with a silent K. Connect. Fucking yeah. So
Okay, wait. You didn't. All right. You didn't say one trade. Jimmy Butler to the.
No, that's the final fucking trade.
Oh, you said 3. And I thought that
no,
was 3.
I said I got 3 before we talk about the biggest trade
That's
that
the
happened.
biggest trade?
Yeah, I mean, other than fucking Luka Doncic.
Just it didn't move the needle for the Golden State.
We didn't get there yet.
But I'm saying, like, I don't think that's the biggest trade. It's just a name.
The biggest trade other than Luka. Who else was bigger than that?
I think DeAndre Fox is bigger than fucking Jimmy Butler now.
Nah.
I don't like it. I don't
No
know.
way. Jimmy Butler went from the Heat to Golden State Warriors to play with Steph Curry, fucking Draymond Green, under Steve Kerr, Dynasty, trying to fill those shoes that fucking Kevin Durant had, win a chip. There's more of a story there. It's definitely a bigger trade than De'Aaron Fox.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I just don't like Butler's way he went about business.
Let's fucking wrap up these other 2 trades and we'll talk shit about Jimmy Butler. There's 2 other ones. DeAndre. All right, we're gonna skip DeAndre Hunter. We spoke about Marcus Smart. So Marcus Smart is now a Washington Wizard, and best of luck to that dude. But DeAndre Hunter to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Karis LeVert, Georges Niang, 1, 2. Oh shit! They gave him 3 second-round picks, so 5 picks they got from Cleveland. Fucking Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter, I saw him play the Knicks twice this season. Last game, he wasn't that. The game before that, he's a dog. Let's put it like that. Yeah. He's going to attack the rim. He's going to get rebounds. He's going to play aggressively. He's going to be in your face. He's going to be loud. Cleveland, I feel like lacks that fucking oomph. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. They ball their ass out. But that grittiness, that fucking hunger, like that real grit, I feel like DeAndre Hunter brings that shit to them. I think it's an amazing trade, and I honestly think that Cleveland won the trade deadline other than the fucking Lakers. Besides the Lakers. You know?
I guess, like, I don't really know too much about the dude. I guess I gotta do my homework about him.
Right.
But, like, what I know is that, like, they're still the 3rd team to win the finals. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're still behind the other 2.
Which is Oklahoma City and the Celtics, right?
Yeah.
So the odds shifted, but not enough to move the needle on them being favored other than the other 2.
Yeah. And I guess that's what they needed, and that's what they'll get. But I always want more. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's what's going to push you over, you need to get above. I feel like you're going to make a trade like that this time, you got to get over.
Right.
You got to get over that. At least the next team, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Maybe they think that he'll give them the edge over Boston, because I feel like Boston.
Well, not for nothing. Like,
that's who you got to beat.
Like, they say they're 3, but I'm actually thinking they're 4 because the Knicks are 3. The way they're playing right now.
Absolutely.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
Absolutely, 100%. Now I don't know the Cavs starting 5 per se, but if you have a player like DeAndre Hunter coming off the bench, it might be a little difficult for us because our bench is not that aggressive, you know?
Our bench is small.
Mm-hmm. We don't have players that are going to fucking literally. So the odds to win the Eastern Conference right now, Celtics minus 110, the Cavs are plus 280, and the Knicks are plus 550. That's 1, 2, and 3. So they obviously have the Cavs at plus 280 is not really that high of a regard, but still, man, I think they're a scary team to play. I just don't think that, like, playoff-wise, they don't really have that kind of experience.
That's it. They don't got that, yeah.
That experience, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm going to give this trade motherfucking I'm going to give it an A. I'm going to give it an A minus because of what they gave up. I think they gave up a little too much for DeAndre.
So who got the A?
I'm going to say that Atlanta got the A. I say that Atlanta got the A plus and Cleveland got the B.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know what I mean? Because they got 5
They've been talking
picks.
about how Atlanta's trying to change the whole.
Yeah, 5 picks and 3 players. 5 picks and 2 players, man.
They too. Trae Young didn't make the All-Star team.
Good.
I don't know. Even this is one of his best years, no?
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him, but still, NBA wise, you're robbing some.
LaMelo Ball, the biggest snub. If you're gonna talk about snubs, let's talk about LaMelo, and that's just because of fan vote. So if the fans, if they expect the fans to vote players in, and then they vote players in, and then they say, nah, he's not good enough to be in there, what are we doing here? Mm-hmm. What's the point? You know? So fuck Trae Young. Yeah, man. So all right, with that being said, let's go down. Let's get to the fucking the trade that I think, me personally, he might not think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal. It's Jimmy Butler going. I mean, it's been fucking a month-long odyssey of Jimmy Butler getting suspended indefinitely. First it's 5 games. Then it's 7 games. Now it's indefinitely. Doing shit detrimental to the team. Not taking the plane back with the team. Taking his own private flights to cities. Literally acting a little diva-ish, if you want me. Forcing his way out of the team. I never thought that was the good way to go about things because it kind of gives a bad taste in other teams. You know what I mean? If I'm a team looking to trade for Jimmy Butler and I'm like, look at what this fucking guy's doing.
What's he going to do next?
Why would I want that on my team? If he feels like he's upset with us, what is he going to do? You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy Butler to Golden State, Miami gets Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, Kyle Anderson, and a 2025 Warriors first round pick, top 10 protected. That is insane. Miami came off crazy in this trade. A 2025 Warriors first round pick, top 10 protected. It's nuts. Plus Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, and Kyle Anderson, all not scrubs.
Yeah.
You can't say any of them are bums. Davion Mitchell, probably not the most, probably not the biggest name.
Yeah, well known, yeah.
But he's a fucking baller, right? Detroit was also involved in the trade. They got Dennis Schroeder. We'll get to that in a second. Utah Jazz, Josh Richardson, a couple picks. PJ Tucker went to Toronto.
He got traded a bunch of times. This
fucking
weekend,
guy is just a... But
exactly, he got a lot of sneakers for all the miles he's gonna do. All that walking he's gonna do and shit.
That's good.
Fuck.
That's good. But fucking Dennis Schroeder. Let's talk about Dennis Schroeder real quick, man. I think I don't think Golden State got any better. I think they just filled a void that they think they needed to fill.
Well, Kevin Durant turned them down.
Of course, but I feel like they need somebody other than once they got rid of Klay Thompson, Steph Curry's like, yo, bro, I am so tired out here. I can't score every fucking basket. That's why we're losing.
I'm trying to go into the lane. Like, you see him taking layups.
Oh, he gets fouled. He's just like, he has this look on his fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jimmy Butler could actually take a little bit of that pressure off, spread the floor. You know what I mean? They're not going to attack Steph Curry. It's easy to double Steph now. He got nowhere else to give the ball up. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't... I feel like I haven't seen Jimmy Butler play in so long now.
Right. It has been a minute.
Excuse me. I don't know. Like, what the...
Even before they traded him, he wasn't putting up astronomical numbers. He was averaging 19 to 21 points, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he hated Tyler Herro, too.
The thing is, they want to build the team around Tyler Herro.
That's weird.
You know, the kid's good.
He's good, but he's like a middle piece. He's not the centerpiece.
Well, listen, if you have a kid that is young, that can score, that you want to develop. He hurt his hand. Oh, what was it, last season when they were in the finals? If Tyler Herro wasn't injured for that finals, they would have gave him a better run. The kid could score. You know what I'm saying? But I think Jimmy Butler just felt like it was time. And then I would like the way he went about it was whack. You don't fucking go about anything like that in life.
And then he has like card decline, like meme. You seen that thing on Instagram? No. Like he had his American Express black card and he put it against the machine and said,
I saw that.
Card decline.
And somebody was like, you ain't got no job? Yeah, I saw that shit.
I think he might have said that himself.
That was funny. He said, I'm out of work or something.
That's what it said. Yeah.
That was cool. But I just feel like this whole trade kind of made sense for each team because of what they needed to do. Miami needed to get rid of Jimmy Butler. Golden State needed another piece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to get the scoring off of fucking Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You know, he signed an extension. They gave him like $60 million for a 2-year extension.
Really? I didn't even know
crazy
that.
Money. Yeah. Yeah, they gave him like $30 million a year for a 2-year extension, which is crazy. I just feel like this trade made sense for both teams. It was what it was. They needed to get rid of Jimmy Butler. I felt like Miami could have dealt with it a little differently. If you know that you got a disgruntled star on your team, why would you want to hold them hostage and be like, we're not trading you?
Well, Pat Riley's that guy. He's that guy that kind of like he
The
holds
NBA's
you people accountable. I feel like he's one of those dudes. He keeps people. He's that old school mentality. And he keeps you like, hey, this is what I'm fucking.
But the NBA's so different now. You can't be doing that shit now. The
Bro,
NBA's so different now.
What's that? Oh, you can't change it.
The spots on the leopard?
Yes.
Yeah, I fucking got you. I got you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I got you, my bro.
You can't, like an old school mentality, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like he's about to make, fuck, I can't believe I'm saying this. Like if the Chiefs win, he has a patent for three-peat from the Lakers.
He's about to make mad bread.
Yeah, but he's not gonna make bread. But whatever. But I'm saying that guy's been doing this for so long.
But maybe it's time to give up that fucking spot. President of basketball operations, GM. That's it. Bring young bloods in there. Let them run your team, bro. Like literally, that's it. That's
like letting the animals control the zoo, whatever.
Yeah.
You know
but this should be an eye opener.
But I feel like there's got to be, and I feel like he's what that team's been since maybe the past 2 years. Maybe it's kind of changed.
Right.
But I mean, they've always been Spoelstra.
Eric Spoelstra. Spoelstra.
So I feel like he's been excelling all these players.
He's fucking heat for life. That fucking dude.
Yeah.
Started in the film room, made it to the head coach.
So I feel like you know what I mean. Like that culture there is something, and then once Jimmy Butler started declining, not getting happy, the whole culture of the Miami Heat declined.
That's why when Udonis Haslem left, if he was still on that team, he would have told Jimmy Butler, sit the fuck down. You know what time it is. It's Miami. This is my city. Act right, or you won't get traded to another team. I'll break your fucking knees. Udonis Haslem is a dog. I feel like every team needs a dog like that. You know what I'm saying? What's that other dude, Josh Johnson?
Wait. Is that the dude with the braid?
The blonde braids, tall tattoos all over his neck?
Yes.
That they were like, yo, if there was a dude, there's a poll that said if there was a dude in the NBA, right, that you would want to fight next to. And everybody was like, Josh Johnson. Yeah. That motherfucker's scary. And then you look at him and you're like, yeah. He looks like he could know like kung fu on the low kind of shit, right? Kick you in your fucking head. You don't even know what happened kind of shit, right? So real quick, before we move on to the next thing, which is the Super Bowl, I want to talk about Dennis Schroeder. I feel so fucking bad for this dude, man. Because back in, fucking Dennis Schroeder. Back in 2021, he was on the Lakers, right? The Lakers offered that man a 4-year, $84 million contract extension, right? And he turned them down. He was like, yo, I might be worth more. Let me
test the market.
Let me test the market. I think he went to Boston. I think that's where he went after that. He went to Boston for a league minimum, which is like $2 million. Yep. Everybody says bet on yourself, and I'm the biggest advocate to bet on yourself. But sometimes you got to read the hand you were dealt and motherfucking just take what is thrown in front of you.
I feel like the market at that time,
$84 million was a lot. That's before the TV.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's before the TV revenue went up and they started giving bench players fucking $200 million. You know what I'm saying? 84 mil. He just got traded 3 times yesterday. 3 fucking times. He went from the Golden State Warriors to the Utah Jazz to the Miami Heat to the fucking Detroit Pistons, dude. And that just like, I kind of use this as like a fucking, like, it has to be like motivating. Not motivating, but kind of like, you learn from other people's mistakes. Son, what a mistake to learn from.
And what he said the other day, too.
And I kind of felt bad. Sorry to cut you off, but his wife was on IG, like, defending him when he signed with Boston on the league minimum. She was like, you don't know what he's been through. I'm like, they just offered him $84 million. I don't give a fuck. That's your fault. Because my girl would have been like, take that shit.
I got your bag packed already.
Take that shit. Been under the you're playing for the Lakers and you're making 84. Take that shit. He wasn't no star point guard. He wasn't up there with the D Lils and
that
fucking
little freaking blonde,
Kyrie.
yeah.
He had one good season on the Lakers and thought he was the shit. Pissed away $84 million. Now he's playing in fucking Detroit on your third trade. Let that be a lessons, kid. Lessons, kid. Let that be a lesson, kids. Got that one right.
And he
You gotta fucking bet on yourselves, but know when you got the right hand in front of you. Don't go a little too hard. Pause. Nah, man.
unless she's the right one.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Like the Lakers would have been a perfect. Guess what? Guess what the Lakers did? Won a fucking chip. Is that the bubble year?
The bubble year.
Did he win a chip in the bubble year? The bubble was 2020. So he won a chip in the bubble. Yeah. And then they offer him the contract after the bubble year.
Maybe,
I don't fucking know either. Yeah. Anyway, man. With that being said, good luck to Dennis Schroeder, bro. Hopefully they offer him a $100 million contract after his stint with Detroit. But
he's going like Germany. He's gonna play overseas.
He is German, so he'll be right at home. You know what I'm saying?
After those crazy ass comments, he said, shit.
What did he say?
NBA is like modern day slavery.
Oh shit! Yeah, I ain't touching that.
I ain't touching that either. But you know, you got a whole bunch of white owners, and then all of a sudden you say some shit like that, and they just move you around. You're like, fuck.
Nah, we ain't fucking with that one, yo. That's on him. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He was bugging out. Maybe they Kaepernicked him.
No, he just said this 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Right before the trade deadline, he said this.
That's why.
Yeah,
they
started shit.
They say you want to see a. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yo, check this shit out, though. Here we go. We're moving on. We're moving on to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is this Sunday. I'm fucking pumped. I have a bunch of fucking boxes. I have decent numbers for the first time ever in my life. So I'm trying to make some fucking bread. Let's fucking go. We have a bunch of fucking prop bets we want to go through. You know what I'm saying? Pick our little winners or whatever the case may be. Obviously. He's a fucking Eagles fan. It's fucking... What happened to that boy? But yeah, man, Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl 59. The games that starts at 6:30. The Chiefs, last time I checked, were -1. And what is the over-under?
I don't even look that far ahead.
I don't think it shouldn't be a high over-under.
Well, I'm figuring like the championship series, everything was 47.
Right.
I'm guessing it's got to be around that number, right?
It makes a little sense. Ooh, those beers are acting up. All right, so regardless.
It's 48.5.
48.5. Oh, that's I feel like everything about this game is iffy. Like, I don't want to touch nothing specifically. You know what I mean? I just think, honestly, my bet, and I'm going to throw this out there right now, I'm going to take the Eagles alternative line +10. -10. I think the Eagles are going to win by more than 10 points. I said, don't get too excited.
No, I
don't get too fucking excited, bro.
I never bet on my own team. Like, straight up, like any kind of bets with my team. Like, I'll bet like a not a prop bet.
Yeah, but you're not going to bet the Eagles straight up.
I never bet the Eagles. I never bet the over on. I don't know. I just always something about it.
I don't know, man. Yo, these first touchdown score are fucking props. Like +400. What you got there for Saquon Barkley first touchdown?
I think it was like -185.
First touchdown.
Oh, first touchdown.
Yeah, not anytime.
Yeah. Where'd it go? I lost it.
So now, as you know, the Super Bowl is full of fun bets that you normally won't get throughout the season. For instance, you're able to bet the coin toss. You're able to bet first touchdown scores jersey number. So if he scores the first touchdown, will his jersey number be over 15.5? Will his jersey number be under 15.5? You have the color of the Gatorade that's going to be spilled on the coach. You have a bunch of things like that, which is kind of makes this game a lot more fun.
For the ladies and everything. You know
what I mean? Yeah, you know, the girls throwing a couple bets and stuff like that. Will there be a flea flicker? A flea flicker. Jesus,
Murphy. That's a tongue tire, right?
Yeah. So, I know I've been fucking up, but you know what? I've been drinking a little bit, so there's that. So, yeah, I personally, I I don't want to say no. I'm not going to pick a team to win this game. I'm excited to listen. I'm fucking pumped.
It's a rematch.
It's the rematch. It's fucking I always kind of like embrace the last football game of the season. Whether, of course, it's the Super Bowl, but whatever team's playing, it's like I want to enjoy it because it's the last game of the season. I'm not gonna have football for fucking 7 months.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get fucking excited about the Giants. That my heart's gonna be broken. I have nothing to look forward to when it comes to my team. The draft, yeah, whatever. But what are we really looking forward to, you know? But like the last game's like where I get to like sprinkle my parlays. You know, the last parlay sprinkle everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I sprinkled enough on my boxes and stuff like that. So
yeah.
So let me take it easy now.
I don't think I'm gonna go crazy as far as like parlaying anytime touchdown score. I might do like 1 or 2, like Mahomes over passing yardage, Mahomes over rushing yardage. Not technically, but like, you know, for instance, you know what I'm saying? But what I am going to do is I am going to bet the Gatorade color. I've had a fucking dream.
You had an epiphany.
Yeah, epiphany. I had an epiphany, which was a dream that I had the other day, that the color was going to be orange. So orange Gatorade right now.
With his orange shirt.
With my orange shirt that I did not plan. Promise you I didn't.
He didn't.
I didn't. Orange Gatorade is plus 250 on these. I saw another one that orange Gatorade was plus like 500. But I'm predicting orange Gatorade. I'm just saying, I just had a dream. That's all I'm saying. I had a dream. I'm fucking riding with that dream.
Also kind of fitting with Black History Month.
Yeah. If he had a dream, I had a dream too.
About orange.
Let's both make them shits come true, bro. You know what I'm saying? Coin toss, I'm going to go heads. Simple shit like that. And I might do first touchdown scorer.
Tails never fails.
I might do first touchdown scorer, Kareem Hunt, plus 9,000.
No. Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith first? That's your first touchdown scorer? What's the odds on that?
I just lost it, but I had it. I think it's 280? 240.
240? That's not bad.
I think the Eagles scored first.
Well, Kansas City has scored first. Yeah, they have like a crazy record of like X amount of games in a row.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, Eagles always defer. Everybody usually defers, like giving Kansas City, like they did to the Bills. They went right down the field and just scored. I was like, damn.
Saquon Barkley plus 240 for Super Bowl MVP. It's not bad, bro. No. It's Patrick Mahomes and then him.
Oh, I'm so excited, but I'm like scared. Like, I was just wishing we were playing the Bills right now because we would have beat them by 2 touchdowns. The way they played against Kansas City and the way our defense is, that's our whole team is playing right now. Right. From the last games, I've been like, oh, man, I wish somehow Bills would have pulled this off. But we won't. But now we have to face somebody that we've seen already, kind of knows our tendencies. Right. Spags is a great defensive coordinator. Kind of worries me a little bit.
Right.
And, like, remember I was telling you 2 weeks ago how Eagles couldn't stop the tight end with Zach Ertz. And what was going on the whole game. Zach Ertz was killing them.
The only thing that motherfucker couldn't do was score a touchdown. Motherfucker, son. I had 5 anytime touchdown scorers. I hit 4 out of 5. Zach Ertz was the only motherfucker. I would have won $4,000. $4,000. Fuck.
Shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
So now, anyway, we went from Zach Ertz to now one of the greatest tight ends ever, or right now, with fucking Kelsey. So it's kind of like, damn.
Yeah.
And they got Noah Gray too, so they used more 2 tight end sets.
And Kelsey had a fucking monster game last week. Last
so like Zach Bond's got to, just got to stay on him tighter. Everything else, I think we got covered. Even though I'm hearing these things about the Eagles gotten sick. Yeah.
What, like flu?
Like food poisoning or some shit. Yeah, they're all getting some upset stomachs and shit.
Are they trying to Michael Jordan them?
No.
Remember that dude? Remember you saw the Dynasty, right? When they sent Michael Jordan that pizza before the flu game? Fucking hell, bro. If I was them, I'd just stay in the hotel.
You always talk about, like, they sent him pizzas and he got the flu game. But what about what they sent Lawrence Taylor, bro?
Yo, listen, LT's a fucking different kind of human being, bro.
I just heard something the other day too that he didn't know half of the team names that he played. Like the team, like he didn't know the Bears. Like he knew the Bears, but some of the team names he played against, like he did not know their names.
Like he didn't know he was playing against the Cardinals?
Yes.
It was just the Redbirds?
Like he did not know. So I heard. I was like, wait, what?
The legend of Lawrence Taylor lives on.
Like, crack is whack, right?
Fucking hell, unless
but it makes you a great fucking sacker.
It makes you a fucking legend in the town, right? So So fucking yeah, man. I mean, to make a long story short, the game's gonna be the game. It's gonna happen. I learned to tell myself that regardless. There's times I sit there with all my numbers written out on pieces of paper, and I'm sitting there every 2 seconds looking at what's gonna happen and looking at my phone. I think I'm beyond. After being in your crib and losing out on that fucking 20 grand for that fucking incomplete, I was like, you know what? This is the last time I'm gonna invest myself into a game. I say that shit now, and then you see me Sunday with a piece of paper with all the fucking numbers written on it, and I'm shaking.
It's like a spread. It's not even a piece of. It's not even a little loose leaf. It's a spreadsheet.
It's a spreadsheet. It's typed out. Fucking Excel. It's an Excel spreadsheet. I have Evelyn working on it. I'm like, fucking Excel. You know what I mean? But nah, man. So I'm gonna give three of my favorite bets of the day. I'm gonna go. You ready for this? I'm gonna go orange Gatorade. That's one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Saquon Barkley 2 touchdown scorer. Ooh. Yeah. We're gonna shake it up a little bit. And with that being said, I'm going to go Saquon Barkley, Super Bowl MVP. That's what I'm going to do. Because you know why? Because he might be an Eagle now, but I know you heard what he said. The Giants organization and our fans made him who he is now. We turned him into that fucking stud beast that he is now. So as much as I love to hate him, I love him. I wanted to burn my Saquon Barkley jersey 80 times. And I just couldn't do it.
You still have it?
Of course I still have it. It's in the back of the closet, son. Like in the back with like a little fucking
What jersey? What other jerseys are back there? What else do you have back there?
I have a Spurs jersey. Not like a San Antonio Spurs, like a Tottenham Spurs jersey. I have a Tottenham Spurs jersey back there. We're a bunch of fucking losers.
Like the Admiral.
No, the Spurs is like the worst team. Like they have like the worst luck in all the Premier League teams. So they're in the back of the closet too. Matter of fact, you just reminded me that I got to vacuum seal that shit and put that shit in storage. You know what I'm saying? But I just want Saquon to win, man. What can I say, bro? We've started this podcast, right? In the beginning of the NFL season. Right? Yeah. And here we are, it's the Super Bowl.
And still every week.
And every week we've been talking about the Eagles and fucking Saquon Barkley.
He just won the offensive
player. Player of the year.
Yeah, can I just get not say something, but whatever. Like, okay, so you got the offensive player of the year, right?
Right.
But then you got the MVP that Josh Allen just won over Lamar Jackson. That's kind of weird. Somebody gave Lamar Jackson 4th.
It's like the Ichiro, whatchamacallit? Ichiro shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Okay, so like, what is different from the offensive and then from the MVP? What the fuck is the difference?
Offensive player of the year is obviously offensive performance no matter what, but the MVP is exactly what it stands for, most valuable player. So what he's done for his team. Again, Josh Allen, if you listen to our earlier episodes, I was hating on him. Yeah. I thought Joe Burrow should have been fucking MVP. I thought Lamar Jackson should have been MVP. But after much consideration, you look at the weapons that he had around him, and other than James Cook, he had really nobody to help him.
Yeah, he made Khalil Shakir a lot of money soon.
Come on, son. Dalton Kincaid.
He didn't even utilize him that much anyway.
Dawson Knox, coming off the injury. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he really didn't have much, and look where he took them. So as far as MVP, most valuable player to your team, has to go to Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson had fucking Derrick Henry. The same fucking...
I told you, too.
Yeah, and you never
have two kind of MVPs.
Yeah, but the same shit you told me about Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson could go for Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and the Triple Crown fucking Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, like, if you want to go that route, then it has to be fucking Patrick Mahomes. They went 16-1 or whatever.
Can't be Patrick Mahomes.
They can't be, but I'm saying the team went 16-1 And then without him, they go fucking 8-8.
Without Andy Reid, they go fucking 1-16.
That's another Eagle guy.
1-16.
Whatever.
He's a fucking amazing coach. Well, give me your 3 bets, you savage.
I like Pat Mahomes over 250.5.
Passing yards?
Yeah, because I feel they'll be down at the end, and they know how everybody likes to
Right.
Saquon Barkley, anytime. And
Okay.
Devontae Smith, first touchdown.
Okay, I like that. Here's what we'll do. Throw $10 on that shit.
Let's do it. You know that.
We'll take all 3. My 3, your 3. I don't know if you're gonna be able to put the Gatorade, but if we'll take the 5.
I haven't seen it on any of the sports like the apps.
Yeah, I don't. You can't do it in New York. We gotta go to Jersey. I'm down to take a
Sean,
ride.
Sean,
I'm cash apping you fucking $60. Yo, but not for nothing. If you're gonna take him anytime touchdown scorer, we could just move that into the 2 touchdown scorers. It'll be a 4-leg parlay as opposed to 5 because you got him scoring 1. I got him scoring 2. So 1, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like a Pat Mahomes interception, too.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I see that happening.
That defense
There's actually
right now,
a bet of who's going to catch the interception. You have CGJ plus 850, Darius Slade plus 1100, and Reed Blankenship plus 1200. Then you have the opposite way, Justin Reed plus 700.
I like Reed Blankenship just for the simple cases that he can be thrown over the middle to Travis Kelce,
right?
And that's what Blankenship comes in, and that's where he gets most of his. You know what I'm saying? And kind of if he does that crossing route, he can run. He can cut in front of it and get the interception. Just saying.
Yeah,
that's how he gets most of his. So
I feel you. So
we got those exciting whites.
The exciting whites. You know they're starting that podcast. I showed you, right?
I heard that. Yes.
You're gonna be their -- fan, bro. I can't wait for you to be on the podcast with the exciting white T-shirt.
my Riesling.
Fucking guy. Unfucking real. So obviously, who do you think's gonna? Do you even want to pick a winner besides you knowing that the Eagles, deep in your heart, you want them to win?
I feel this is the best Eagle team I've seen in a long time. Everything's clicking after I seen Jalen Hurts the way he threw the ball last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. So I feel like this is. I think we should win by 10.
That's what I'm saying. That's I want an alternative spread then -10.
You said that, yeah.
You want to chuck that in there?
No, I think that's a separate bet.
We take that. We'll see what the odds are. It might be like plus 550. We might.
You know
just
what I'm saying?
on there.
I like the single bets by itself,
right?
And I don't like to bet my team, but I'm very confident the way this team's been playing this year.
You just said that.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is. I think it's destiny.
Destiny. It's fucking destiny. All right, man. Well, Super Bowl is gonna be a fucking good game, regardless of the fact. I just hope fucking both teams have fun and I make some fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And, it's in a dome, so like Jake Elliott and Harrison Butker, whatever.
Yeah, you got
it. They both didn't have great years kicking the ball.
Yeah.
Now it's in the dome, so now it should be. But, I also got a lot of 6s in my pool.
I got a lot of 3 zeros.
Yeah.
Come on,
So
son.
Let's
keep it fucking fair. Keep it even. None of no funny shit. No fucking funny shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as a Giant fan, I just got to say, it's the Super Bowl. I hold my rivalries tight, and no matter what the outcome is, fuck the Eagles, bro. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Redskins. This is Giants territory all fucking day. This is what I fucking do. And you know what? Yeah, we suck now, but we will be a good team again.
It's like Brady with a deflated ball. Look at that
You
shit.
fucking deflated. You fucking go sit here fucking... Fuck the NFC East, other than the Giants. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So, we hope that you guys enjoyed our, NBA. No, we're not done.
I know. Okay.
We just want to, hope everybody enjoyed the recap of the trade deadline and our preview of the Super Bowl. We've been talking about football all fucking season. So if you the Super Bowl recap's probably not as fucking in depth or whatever the case may be. Really, when the Super Bowl comes, I just like to gamble. So I got a bunch of Super Bowl boxes everywhere. He's an Eagles fan. He has different type of investment, a different type of anxiety that he is going to have to deal with on Sunday. Lord bless this fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? And any whiskey bottle that crosses his path.
I wake up early. I wake up at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm like, should I have that first beer yet?
Oh my God.
Not because I want to drink at 7:30 in the morning, but the anxiety that you have to wait 11 hours for the game to start is crazy.
Bro, that is nuts. I would want to take a sleeping pill and wake up at like 5:45. You know what I'm saying? And fucking deal with that. Yeah. But what we decided to do this episode, because I realized that when we crack cards, we still have packs to crack. That's going to be something that we're going to do. But we're going to do it in the end of the episode because I realize it kind of messes with the algorithm when I'm trying to create clips and stuff like that.
We get thrown off course.
Yeah,
when we're talking, we like look at each other like,
yeah. We're talking about sports, then we start mentioning other players. It kind of fucks us up a little bit. But regardless of the fact, if you guys are interested in us cracking cards, definitely leave us a comment. I know a couple people reached out to us and said that they had fun watching us crack cards and talk shit or whatever the case may be. But it's something that we're both really heavily invested in. I've been collecting for a long time. I know Billy's been collecting.
I collect a long time, and then I got away from it. And then, I was part of the COVID boom.
Yep, exactly. Where I got fucking involved, maybe right before COVID, I was trying to make a couple extra dollars. So I was just buying cards off of eBay, trying to resell them at a later date. And like, you just fall in love. As a kid, I was heavy collecting into any kind of sports card. There was a sports card shop in our neighborhood called Stan's.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I lived in that fucking place, man. I really did. But like, it also brings like a nostalgic feel.
Ultra Video used to have them too.
Ultra Video, yeah, absolutely. Also, absolutely. But it kind of brings like
nostalgic.
I'm getting old, bro. I'm getting old. So whatever I could grasp onto to make me feel young again, I choose to. And not to mention that there's money.
There's a thrill of like, hey, like right now, out of these absolutes, you can get a kaboom.
You hit a kaboom with the right player, you're making $1,000.
You went from kaboom to ka-ching.
I like that. Give me some love on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just rip these packs that we have. We bought a box.
Mega box, right?
We bought a mega box of Panini Absolute. Is this fucking Panini?
Yeah,
Panini Absolute Football. And then we also have these hanger packs of Mosaic. So again, we're looking for Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Brock Bowers, rookies.
Yeah.
Rookies that could actually change the game for us and actually, I'm telling you, you hit one of these fucking cards that have and in this box, you might hit an autograph. You might.
And if you got kids, they always got this kid reporter thing, and you fill them out and you send them in, you might even get a freaking trip to the Super Bowl.
You could go ahead and crack that.
Yeah, but you can't be an adult.
Nah.
Look, I've already got 2 kid reporters.
He's like, trust me, I tried. I bricked on this one. Ain't nothing pretty here. Yeah. A bunch of fucking whack rookies. I'm not even going to fucking mention them. Well, look out for reverse cards.
I got a reverse card.
What we got here? Is that an auto?
It's Xavier Worthy.
Auto?
No, Rock out.
Rock out with his socks out?
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice card.
Yeah, it's kind of like I got a
Baker Mayfield. Not this fucking guy again. Stargazing. Jermaine Burton. Stay in the packs.
Polk.
Malik Neighbors, rookie. Hey, I got my first Malik Neighbors.
Does that look better than the other one?
No, it's the same whack ass fucking number 9. Fucking it's the same pose.
Shit.
He's been number 1, and it's whack. You want to know what's whack? He was number 1 his first regular season game. So preseason he was wearing number 9. What they did is they took the preseason pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they freaking Photoshop everything and shit anyway. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You know
how did fucking Ohtani got Dodger stuff when he wasn't even before the shit released?
You ain't lying. I did the same shit with this motherfucker, Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen, Aiden Hutchinson, Christian McCaffrey, Johnny Wilson.
Ooh.
Well, you got an auto?
I got a patch.
You got a patch?
I got a Michael Penix Jr. patch.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's hope maybe it's a fucking auto.
Patch auto, please.
Nah, just a patch.
Shit. Well, there goes our case hit.
Yeah, it's still a fucking
pretty nice card.
Look like he's doing some. I don't know. Looks like Charlie Villanueva.
He looks like. That's funny. That's funny. He does look like Charlie Villanueva. That's funny. I'm gonna leave this one for you because you got the whatchamacallit for it.
Oh yeah,
the books, the pack, whatever.
Good.
Well, in that box, it states that you either get one autograph card or one memorabilia card.
Oh, we got that. So we got 2 rookie Washington, and we got
none of them Jaden Daniels.
No, we got a McCaffrey and a Ben Sinnott.
Ben Sinnott, who's that? Kai Sinnott's fucking cousin. Yeah. I ran through them. The only thing I pulled out of this is my Malik Neighbors, bro. Fucking A. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe there's an auto in that bitch. We hit one of each. Puka,
Brandon Fisk, Javon Baker, Brian Thomas Jr.
That's it.
Yep.
Brian Thomas Jr. rookie.
Yeah.
You pull that to the side.
It's that weird, like just
a regular rookie.
Yeah, it's like that. They try to shine it up a little bit.
So now we're gonna rip these Mosaic hanger packs. They're probably like $15 when you go to like a Target
Best
or
Buy,
fucking
Walmart.
Best Buy or something like that. So if you ever feel like, a little kid again, you want to rip something, you don't know what you get, you could easily find a $50 card, $60 card in here. You know what I'm saying? Throw it on eBay, make your money back, double your money, depending how you want to go about it. You know what I'm saying?
These cards feel so much bigger.
They are so much bigger. They're so much bigger, and they have die cuts. I don't know if you have any die cuts.
Oh, but they guaranteed something in here, right?
The
pink
pink camos. So Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson. I got a NFL debut, Roma Dunze. So Al Toon, that's a funny name, Al Toon. Josh Allen, National Pride.
I want to say Brown National Pride.
Cole Bishop, rookie card, green parallel. Don't know who that is. Kenneth Walker. I got Kyron Williams.
We got a Tip Ryman rookie.
Tip
Riemann, Arizona Cardinals. I got a Roma Dunze rookie. Yeah, that's his name, bro. I don't know. I'm not his parents. I didn't name him.
Tip Riemann. Riemann. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is a brick ass pack too.
Hold on, I got a green in here.
I got a green too. It's Cole
so it's
Bishop.
got pinks and greens?
I got a pink
that's how it works?
Isaac Garendo.
Oh, we got the other guy.
That shit just hit the ground. I got a pink Garendo.
All right, here we go.
What we got cracking here?
Junior Colson, never heard of you. Devin Witherspoon. No. Come on, guys. Dak Prescott.
Yeah, fucking burn that card.
Jonathan Allen. What's this called? What does that say?
Let me see.
Baja? I don't even know what the fuck it says.
Bang? It says bang.
Does it?
Yeah, he's banging them.
Ooh, a Jalen Hurts epic performers. That's kind of foreshadowing.
Yeah,
foreshadowing.
Is. Patrick Holmes, next
Terry McLaurin. We got here Shaq Thompson.
Nice.
Not numbered. Look, it should be numbered, right?
Yeah, it's a nice card.
All right. And Harrison Smith.
Nice Harrison Smith. So we bricked them. This is also the bad side of collecting cards. You might go through, buy fucking $100 worth of boxes and brick everything. It's exactly like gambling, which is why we love it so much. We are gambling motherfuckers. So my favorite card that I pick now, obviously, is this Malik Neighbors rookie. You know, my son Leak. Gonna take a major step in the second year. Y'all watch. And this Isaac Garendo card. This Isaac Garendo card is pretty cool.
Well, I didn't have mine sorted out. I moved them out of the way for the hanger pack. Yeah, I got this Jalen Hurts epic performers. I think that's foreshadowing for the weekend.
Fucking A. Leave that shit on top.
There you go.
There we go. Well, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We fucking love y'all. We hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. If you tail our bets, we're sorry.
Yeah.
Or fucking ka-ching. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we love you guys. After the Super Bowl, things are going to change. There's going to be no more football to talk about. Our next fucking episode is probably going to be basketball talk before we get to pitches and catches. Baseball starting soon. We got NYCFC starting in 2 weeks. We're going to be talking about that. And if you have anything that you want us to talk about, man, anything that you guys want to hear from us, please let us know. Drop comments, drop likes. Please like and share and comment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Show love. We appreciate everybody that listens, everybody that watches. And yeah, man, fucking enjoy.
And another thing, I just is random right now, but I just seen the Steelers are going to Ireland next year. I think next year. Want to have a road trip?
Fire.
Big play, small trip, road trip.
Fire.
Big play, you know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah. Well, hell yeah. Yo, I fucking love Ireland. I've been to Dublin. Didn't want to come home. Trust me, I did not want to come home.
Stay loyal. Maybe have an outing.
Yo, seriously, man. Yo, seriously. We speak it into existence.
Exactly.
Let's fucking figure it out. Maybe we should have a group trip. We all go to Ireland. I just came back from fucking Germany watching the Giants get fucking demolished out there, losing by a field goal in extra time. Why not? I'll probably have a better time going to Dublin, getting drunk, watching two neutral teams beat the fucking shit out of each other. I love it. Great idea, my brother. Up top. Yeah. Let's make that happen. We love you guys. Right, enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a good one, and we'll talk soon.
Go Birds.
Fuck the Eagles.